Okay, in this video I'll talk about updating a table in a mysql database. This is the same index.php that I've been working on, but I've added a couple of things. One thing is this update column. If you click on it, it'll take you to another web page where you can update this data here. The second thing I have added is something to delete it. If you click on it, so far the file's not there, so it'll give you this error. But in this video, I want to focus on updating data. So click on it, and what it does is it shows the same form that is used in a file add.php, but it displays all the data that's in these fields. And this is what the source code of update.php looks like. At the top, we're still requiring connection.php. This little if statement here, this web page sets a parameter called ID. If ID is there, it'll assign to the variable ID. If not, this if statement will execute, and all it'll do is redirect you back to the index.php page. So if the ID has an ID, it's assigned to the variable ID. And down here, this highlighted code, it'll get the particular data for that particular ID from the contact info table. And I'm getting everything. I'm running the query. I'm not fetching it as an object. Down there, here's the form as used in the file add.php, with the exception, a couple of exceptions. Under the action, I added this question mark. ID is equal to the ID of the record that we're getting, and we'll show you in the index.php. This is basically the same thing. And delete.php takes an ID too. We'll take it. Here is where you input the updated data. You click on update address, and this if statement here will execute. Like before, it will assign the data to variables, and this statement here invokes the update function of the update mysql functions. So what we're updating contacts and update contacts info. Set first name equals to the data that's parsed in from the form, and the condition is where ID equals the parameter ID, and then it executes the query. Once it executes, it will redirect you back to the index, the address listing. So here I got records, so I want to change one thing. Okay, so you can tell it's changed here. This one I'm going to take out the zip code and click on update address. You can tell the zip code's missing.